Hello and welcome back to 27 Fox Place. I got off to a pretty good start this morning and I made the bed before I went downstairs for coffee. I got the laundry in the dryer, and because the dishwasher wasn't full enough to run last night, the only thing I have to do in the kitchen this morning is to wash a few things by hand. And I prefer to have everything clean and put away the night before, but I like to leave the dishes to soak in the hot soapy water because it's the same type of process that happens in the dishwasher, but with a little more scrubbing involved. So once I get everything washed and rinsed, I'll leave them on the counter to dry a little bit, and I'll come back to this later because by the time I'm finished with everything else, they should be dry enough to put away. I notice that the sink isn't quite as shiny as it usually is. I've been cleaning paintbrushes in the sink, and the dish soap isn't quite enough to cut through all the residue. So I'm just going to use a little baking soda to bring back the shine. There isn't a lot of laundry to do this morning. I have one load from yesterday that I need to put away, and another small load in the dryer that I need to fold. We gave the dogs a bath yesterday, so I had to wash the towels that we used to dry them with. It's a small load that will only take a few minutes, but I need to clean the counters off first. Our laundry room is part of the garage, so the dust builds up fast, and I like to use the ironing board to fold clothes, but it would take more time to take the ironing board out and put it away than to fold the towels that are in the dryer. I'm using spray away and a microfiber cloth on the washer and dryer, and I'm not sure what type of material the doors are made of, but it's not as durable as glass. And while other glass cleaners may contain ammonia, spray away doesn't, so it's not as harsh on surfaces.
Anywhere you go, you belong. Anywhere you say,
This throw blanket is dry clean only, but I like to run it through the dryer with a dryer sheet to freshen it up between cleanings. And I'm just using the steam fresh setting on the dryer to help deodorize and fluff up the material. The cycle only takes about 10 minutes, so while that's going, I can vacuum off the ottoman. I'm using the crevice attachment to get the dirt that gets stuck at the bottom of the tufts. I'll be sure and leave a link for the vacuum and the attachments in the description box below. My vacuum came with this mini motorized tool, and it works great for things like upholstery and pillows. Just be sure that the material is durable enough to vacuum. It's basically just a smaller version of the attachment that I use for the carpets. I finally got around to taking the tags off the pillow today, and I always wait until I'm sure that I'm going to keep something before I remove the tags. But by the time I've made the decision, I forget about the tags. This chair is covered in genuine leather, so it needs to be cleaned and conditioned every few months. I'm using a cleaner that my husband gets from the local auto dealership to use on the car seats, but I've been using it for all the leather, including my handbags. Since I'm taking the couch apart, I'm going to throw the cover into the dryer for a few minutes on the air dry setting. I wash the cover every week, and because I just washed it a few days ago, I'm just going to throw it in the dryer to tumble out the dog hair before I put it back on the couch. It looks like I have a helper today. Ace likes to keep an eye on things, but he doesn't like the vacuum so much, so I'm surprised he hasn't made himself scarce. Callie is getting a bit older, so she spends more time sleeping these days, and right now she's outside sleeping in the sun, and at least I have Ace to keep me company. We use this tray to hold the remotes and a few other things we like to keep handy, and I'm using the same leather cleaner to give it a quick wipe down. And I also keep a few lens wipes here to clean my glasses, but I also use them to clean electronic devices like the remotes. And the alcohol in the wipes help to kill the germs. I'm using disinfectant wipes to clean some of the things that are made of plastic. I like the wipes because they're convenient, but they don't last very long. So I try to use the same wipe to clean as much as I can before they start to fall apart. The cleaning recommendation for this table is to use a dry cloth, and if I'd known that before I bought the table, I probably would have a different one. And since it's not practical to clean the dining table with a dry cloth, I use a damp sponge instead. I clean the tabletop every time we use it, but once a week I try to wipe down the whole table from top to bottom in order to keep the grime from building up. You'd never know it, but my husband cleaned the glass on this door yesterday. It was so clean that I thought he left the door open. But I wanted to clean out the track, so I'm just using a disinfectant wipe to remove the dirt that gets trapped in the grooves of the track. The front part of the stairs always tends to get overlooked, but pet hair and other debris that floats around likes to stick to the carpet fibers, and I don't always get to it, but I try to give the stairs a thorough vacuuming every week. This mini rotary tool is the perfect size for the stairs, and after that I'll use the crevice tool to get into the places that the rotary attachment can't get to.
Let's just break it down to you and me uptown, dancing all around till the disco ball pops. But I have to be me, and everyone can see your anger is misplaced. And I'm gonna tell ya, don't hate me 'cause I get attention. Don't turn me into what I'm not. I have to be me 24/7, and I ain't never gonna stop. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no. No, oh, oh, oh. And I ain't never gonna stop. Come on. Listen to me. I've tried so many times to tell you this is as good as I can be. Why isn't it enough to be faithful and also be the hit of the party? Let's just break it down to you and me uptown, dancing all around till the disco ball pops. But I have to be me, and everyone can see your anger is misplaced. And I'm gonna tell you, don't hate me 'cause I get attention. Don't turn me into what I'm not.
The last thing I need to do today is mop the floor, and I'll link the stone cleaner that I use below. It's a 16:1 concentration, so I fill the spray bottle with 1 part cleaner and 16 parts water, and I'll use that to clean all the stone in the house. The cordless wet vac that I use has the option to add soap to the tank, but I prefer to fill the tank with clean water so that I can use it to rinse the soap off the floor. So I spray the cleaner on the floor first, and then I use the wet vac to clean and rinse the floor.
To be me 24/7, and I ain't never gonna stop. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Never gonna stop. No, 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 no. Yeah, 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 yeah. I ain't never gonna stop. No, no. Oh.
That's all for today, and if you like this video, be sure and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, be sure and hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so that you don't miss the next video. So goodbye for now, and I hope to see you next time.